So how are you, David?
I'm doing well, Dan. How are you?
I'm very good because season three is out. How could I not be good?
Come on, it's coming. It's right around the corner.
So tell me about it for people that haven't seen it yet or have just started. Tell me all about it. What can you say about it so far?
Well, at the end of season two, the trains were split, and Leighton and his closest conspirators find themselves on a small 10-car pirate train out trying to complete Melanie's mission of finding warm spots on the Earth where folks might be able to get off the train, and it's not going well when we when we come in on it. It's not the science. The theoretical science isn't lining up particularly well with the what's happening practically.
And do you think in real life, if if the world was to end, would you want to be one of the 1,000 people on the train, or would you rather just kind of transcend to the next whatever that is?
Oh man, that's tricky. That's tricky. I'd probably fight to live. I like living. I like being amongst the living. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
And how did you first get involved with the TV show? How did that all come about?
I don't know. I had like 100 years ago, I auditioned for something, and then it happened. Like the way shows happen sometimes. Yeah, I went in an audition room. I read a script. I did a thing, and then for the last 5 years now, I've been making this show.
Because you have quite an interesting story, and people that have followed your career, because at one point it was really dollar to dollar, and I think people are inspired to see you, to come from that to where you are today. It really goes to show that anything is possible for turning your life around.
Yeah. Like my life has always been pretty good. I just was broke, but like not people are broke. That's fine. Like I think the best part about it for me is that the way I work as an artist hasn't had to change very much. It's scheduling's become a problem, but for the most part, I still managed to make a ton of art with my friends. I managed to like work on projects that I think are important or useful in some way, and I get to play characters I believe in. Like there hasn't been a ton of compromise in order to have like make a living, which is not, that is rarefied here. That's not true for a lot of artist friends.
So what do you think the difference is between someone that gets to live their dream and get paid for it, and then someone that does not and has to spend kind of the rest of their life having it as a hobby versus as a full-time job? What do you think the difference is between someone that gets to do it full-time and someone that does not?
Well, in some ways, persistence and just like a sort of unwarranted belief that things are going to work out, but also luck. I can only speak to what it's like to be an artist, but you have to be ready for the various moments when they arrive. So, which means just constantly making things and working on things and training and all of that, doing whatever you can, even when it's not paying you, and follow the things that you're passionate about. And then, but then also, there's also a ton of luck in this business too. So that if the closest thing to a big break that anybody's ever had was Hamilton for me, and I, at the bottom of things, am in Hamilton because I, due to a clerical error, was called to substitute teach a class at the same time as my friend Anthony Veneziali, who is why I know Lin-Manuel Miranda and all this stuff. Like we only met due to a clerical error. And so like at the bottom of things, like there's a lot of just happenstance and chance around it. But then you be a good artist and be good at your thing. And then if the rest falls into the place, cool. But also the priorities are what they are. Like what, there are a lot of different directions my life could have gone, and I think I still would have felt very fulfilled and very, very happy with my life. There are all kinds of ways to make a living and to keep being an artist. And you can always find ways for those things to intersect a little more than people think they do.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for your time and congrats on season 3. I'm already excited for what season 4 will entail.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen a script, so.